Sunday night at the San Siro, an early clash between two sides with their sights clearly set on the Italian Scudetto. Inter Milan up against Parma. There's 66,000 fans in the San Siro tonight. It's almost full to capacity for the visit of Parma. Inter with 4 points currently from their first two games. Parma have just 2 as we take a look at their starting 11. And their hopes are very much pinned on the Argentinian Ariel Ortega, who's signed from Sampdoria. A big surprise, Marcio Amoroso is on the bench, and that means that Marco Di Vaio partners Hernan Crespo in attack. Plenty of talent in the defence. Cannavaro and Thuram form a formidable partnership. For Inter, well, Ronaldo is not selected. He's in the stands today. So Vieri has Ivan Zamorano as his striking partner. 3 new signings in defence. Angelo Peruzzi in goal. Christian Panucci and Laurent Blanc also there as well. But missing as well is Roberto Baggio, who is not selected by Marcello Lippi. The referee tonight is Mr. De Santis. And it's Parma playing from right to left in their familiar yellow striped shirts. Well, once again, Inter Milan have spent big in a bid to bring the title back home. It's 10 years now since they've won a domestic trophy in Italian football. And one of the major signings that they made over the summer was Angelo Peruzzi, the former Juventus man, in goal. Marcello Lippi's priority was to shore up a defence that leaked quite regularly last season. Di Vaio with the little back heel, it's a great one. Back for Inter was Uriatis. Di Biagio there as well. They look very similar, the two midfield men for Inter Milan. As Christian Panucci back in Italy after a stint with Real Madrid, plays it down the line. Vieri just keeps the ball in. Outnumbered 3-1 there, Christian Vieri, perhaps a sign of just how closely Parma will be watching him. No surprise in that, really. Vieri with 3 goals on the opening day of the season for his new club. Laurent Blanc, the flag's up for offside. On Marco Di Vaio, just 23 years old, joined this season from Salernitana. That's the Parma coach, Alberto Malassani. He's already under some pressure before the Serie A has really got underway, because Parma were knocked out of the Champions League by Rangers of Scotland. Somewhat of a surprise there, 2-1 on aggregate. Very disappointing for the Parma club that they were not involved in the Champions League, instead having to settle for a place in the UEFA Cup. Well, Di Biagio really taking it off the head of Laurent Blanc, who's caught out of position. It's Parma forward. Crespo takes the shot. Or just past the post by Hernan Crespo. Didn't really have the power to trouble Peruzzi in goal. But no surprise that Ariel Ortega was at the heart of the move for Parma, playing the ball forward, the two Argentinians combining. Sisi, young defender for Parma from the Ivory Coast. A naturalised Frenchman, though, who joined from Rennes last year. Then he was loaned out to Sampdoria for a spell. But it's Parma coming forward here. And Simic saves the corner. Well, so many new faces in this Inter Milan lineup. 6 on show from Inter Milan's starting 11 here tonight. Major revamping once again under Marcello Lippi. Ortega finding a way through. A good cross, but Peruzzi was off his line very sharply there, just to pluck it out of the air. Well, after so many great seasons with Juventus, it's just a little strange seeing Angelo Peruzzi in the colours of Inter Milan. Here's Uriatos. Vieri. Moriero. Parma defence so far handling anything that Inter can throw at them. Moriero cutting inside. Vieri lets it run. Well, Thuram in the centre of the defence was watching closely. Blanc wins it in the air. Baggio helps it on. Both sides still settling into the match. We're in the 5th minute. There is Roberto Baggio, watching from the stands today. There's some tough competition for places in this Inter Milan club. Blanc, a long ball forward, mistake by the defence, and it's been picked up here. Zamorano tried to, well, Zamorano laid it off. Vieri carried on running through the centre and applauds the pass. Ivan Zamorano preferred today to Ronaldo. That's a real testimony to his pre-season work. Marcello Lippi apparently not happy with the way Ronaldo has been training, and not happy with his fitness either. As Uriatis helps it on to Paulo Sousa. Well, another man in the stands today is what many people regard as the world's greatest footballer, Ronaldo. Just taking his seat a little bit late. Well, Parma also have made a few changes in the off-season. Surprisingly, they allowed Enrico Chiesa to leave, but in his place they snapped up a very capable replacement in Marcio Amoroso from Udinese. Amoroso is on the bench. Blanc finds Uriatis. Cimic. Uriatis again. Zamorano, nice turn from him. The ball helped forward and almost ran kindly there for Paulo Sousa. Oh, and Vieri, a wild one from him. Well, it was almost an impossible cross to volley, but Christian Vieri is capable of something quite extraordinary at times. Well, certainly his transfer fee from Lazio to Inter Milan was quite extraordinary. $78 million. The most expensive footballer in the world, and he delivered on the opening day with that hat-trick. Zanetti. Moriero takes over. Paulo Sousa. Uriatis. Loose ball, and there's a great ball through to Zamorano, and the opening goal for Inter Milan. Ivan Zamorano gives Inter the lead in the 8th minute, thanks to a clever ball from Vieri. Well, Christian Vieri, with a little bit of help from one of the defenders, just fed the ball through to Zamorano there. Only the goalkeeper to beat, despite defenders rushing in from all angles. Buffon did manage to get a leg to the ball, but it just took the pace off the shot, really. And the result is there to be seen. It's in the back of the net, and Inter Milan have taken the lead. Well, Zamorano, in many people's eyes, would be struggling to find a place in this star-studded Inter lineup, but he's in the side today and he's making the most of it. Now Panucci surging down the right-hand side, gets past a couple. Great run from Christian Panucci, but the shot and the cross was blocked. Bonucci had 3 seasons at Inter Milan's arch rivals AC Milan before he went to Spain. So it must be a strange experience for him to return back to Milan. As we take another look at the finish from Zamorano, just prodded the ball really underneath Buffon. So an early setback for Parma here at the San Siro. They started the season with 2 draws, one at Perugia and also at home with Bologna. Blanc, so dominant in the air. Thuram. Looking for Ortega. He battles to win the ball, but it was Uriatis who came out on top. Goes all the way back to Peruzzi. Zanetti under pressure. As we take another look at the goal from Zamorano, a different angle now. And Buffon fell away to his right. The shot just went to his left and he couldn't quite stop it. And the Chilean international is delighted with that. Well, Parma have been on the edge of domestic success for some seasons now in Italy. Still searching for their first championship though. They've been more successful in Europe than they have in Italy. That's great play. Vieri going through now. Look at the space on the right-hand side for Moriero. He's got behind the defence. And it was a flying clearance from the number 17, Cannavaro. Well, certainly in the opening 12 minutes, it's been Inter who've been looking by far the more lively of the two sides. Paulo Sousa with the corner. Now, Ortega. Use of the hand, I think, according to the referee. It was very subtle if it was. Ariel Ortega, who left Sampdoria. Well, there it is, not so subtle with the help of an action replay in slow motion. Sampdoria were relegated from Serie A last season. Ortega decided he didn't want to play Serie B, so he moved across to Parma. Well, Di Biagio over the ball. That's a good effort. Well, certainly enough to have Buffon in the Parma goal, scrambling across his goal line with that long shot. And he actually got a touch to it there. It should be a corner for Inter. But Di Biagio struck that beautifully. Past the wall, through the mass of players. Buffon just had to make sure it was missing. Well, Moriero backtracking in midfield. Well, last season was such a disappointment for Inter Milan. Didn't qualify for Europe, had such high expectations. Ronaldo came back from the World Cup and was injured for most of the campaign, which was disappointing, but this is a great move by Parma as they come forward. Here's Crespo, still Crespo, it's a goal! With a little help from a defender, Hernan Crespo has levelled up the game. Well, it was a rare Parma attack. They've spent most of the match so far on the back foot as Inter push forward. But Crespo there just eluded his defence. He just lost his way for a moment there, but he had a free shot and the challenge of the defender helped the ball to bounce over the goalkeeper. It was a very sharp turn, and Peruzzi had no chance in goal, really. Melisani is absolutely delighted that his side are back on level terms here at the San Siro. Now Vieri, great save by Buffon. In an instant, Inter are down the other end, looking for another goal, and Roberto Baggio, a real master of that one-on-one situation. I wonder what's going through his mind as he watches the game. A nice little touch off there. Ortega just can't keep the ball. Brilliant little layoff there by Di Vaio. Great beginning to the game here at the San Siro. 1-1 the score in the 16th minute. Take another look at that chance by Vieri. In the end, he just had to lunge for the ball and use his toe. Di Biagio and Uriatis over the ball. Mariero with the shot, offside. Well, one advantage perhaps that Inter Milan do have this season over many of their rivals is the fact that they aren't in Europe. They can focus 100% on their Serie A campaign. Ortega just took his eye off the ball. Zanetti, such a tough player. Mariero hugging the right-hand touchline. Well, this time Zanetti gets a free kick. Played quickly. Vieri. Christian Vieri. Well, this time Baggio applauds the man. Well, it was the sharpest of turns by the outstanding striker in Italy at the moment. It's his 4th goal of the season, and rightly so. Moriero is willing to polish his boots, because this is a brilliant goal from Christian Vieri. Well, he just made his run away from the close attention of Lilian Thuram, but that was a very sharp turn onto his more favoured left-hand side, and that is the end result. Superb strike from Vieri. Inter take the lead by 2-1. And nothing that Buffon could do in goal to stop that one. Vieri again. Uriatis swinging that left foot. It's a great cross. Oh, Mariano! How did that not go in? Well, another superb move from Inter Milan. Vieri also had a chance to finish it off. It was tough for him though. Uriatis' cross picked out Moriero at the back post. Zamorano couldn't get there. Moriero placed it perfectly. It came off the post and then fell to Vieri. Well, a difficult chance, but a chance nonetheless for Christian Vieri. But Moriero must be wondering just how that one didn't go in. Baggio helping it on. Ortega again. Now Di Vaio pulled back there. A foul against Christian Panucci as we take another look here. Moriero came in very late at the back post, just placed it in the corner, A super try by him. It fell to Vieri, off Thuram. Vieri lunged wide. Well, the yellow card is out. It's just a case of which interplayer is the one who's going to receive it. Well, it's not even Zamorano, it's Christian Panucci. Well, the Inter Milan right back. Given a yellow card for that challenge, or perhaps the complaints afterwards. Yes, you just see there he was pretty demonstrative about that decision. And that's what got him into trouble. Well, even Laurent Blanc tried to just calm him down. Well, the end result is exactly the same. It's a free kick to Parma, and it's a good shot. Peruzzi did well. The thrust up an arm. And the ball stays out. Well, at least Peruzzi had a clear sight at it. He just thrust out that right arm to keep the ball out. There was a bit of pushing there, I think, again from Ortega. But let's give the goalkeeper some credit for the save. You see Ortega, the number 10, coming in there as the shot came in from Vanoli. Flags up for offside. Well, Parma are still looking for their first league championship. They have won the Italian Cup back in 1992 and this year. Blanc. Well, he aims straight for the head of Christian Vieri, who's been judged to be backing into the defence. Well, he's not happy with that one. Well, Christian Vieri has to live with the tag of the world's most expensive player now. 4 goals in the opening 3 games in Serie A. Doesn't seem to be too much of a problem for him. He played for Lazio last season, scoring 12 goals in the entire season, but he did have a long layoff with injury. This time he's been fouled. Cannavaro, his international teammate, watching him very closely now. Marcello Lippi's charter is very simple: bring back the championship to Inter Milan. Oh, look at this. Oh, super save from Buffon. Well, Paulo Sousa can't believe that. He thought that was aiming for the back of the net. All the time in the world. He hit it superbly, but Buffon's reflexes were quite brilliant. Georgiatis with the corner. I wonder what Roberto Baggio makes of it all. Every player wants to play. You just wonder how long he will stay with Inter Milan if he doesn't get a starting place. He's had quite a few clubs in his career, Roberto Baggio. He's shown that he's not afraid to move on if he isn't happy. He really is in the twilight of his career now. Ortega. Curling shot. Well, it was aimed right for the corner by Diego Fuser. Peruzzi was watching it all the way, may just have curled in. Peruzzi certainly wasn't taking any chances. We're just on 7 minutes to go before the half-time break. Inter Milan 2, Parma 1. Robbed by Ortega. Turns away from one. Oh, but well won back by Di Biagio. Free on the left-hand side is Vieri, two waiting in the centre. One of them's Moriello! Well, a brilliant finish really by Moriello. Vieri it was who broke free down the left-hand side, and Marcello Lippi can just relax a fraction now with a 2-goal buffer here. Vieri was free. The cross was just looped in the air thanks to the defender's tackle. Moriello was coming in too quickly, and the shot had way too much power for Buffon from such close range. Well, it's no more really than Inter deserve for the way they have attacked in this first 45 minutes. Well, Marcello Lippi, a man who's known for his composure, is ecstatic about that. Taken quickly by Zanetti. Di Biagio again. This is a major turnaround in recent matches between these two sides. They played each other 4 times last season. Parma won on all 4 occasions, twice in the league, twice in the cup. As Lassisi comes forward. Crespo free at the back post. Nice layoff. The shot came in from Di Vaio, who's hardly had a look in this first half. Well, Di Vaio had a great little spell at Salernitana. He scored 33 goals in the last 2 seasons. One of those seasons was when Salernitana got promotion from Serie B. And 2 minutes to go until the half-time break. Ortega once again in the thick of things. Laurent Blanc once again calming things down at the back for Inter. Goriatis. Another one of those long crosses from him. This time, no Moriello chasing in at the back post. Well, Ronaldo doesn't look too disappointed to be up in the stands today. Ortega trying to get things going for Parma. They really do need something. Trailing by 2 goals, likely to go in at half-time, 3-1 down. Baggio, Ortega again. Well, he's such a slippery player, comes away with the ball. That's a great cross to the back post. Crespo was waiting there for it, just a fraction too high for him. But a very good move for Parma. Hernan Crespo opened his account for the season with a first-half goal. But there haven't been too many bright spots in attack for Parma in this first half. It's Inter Milan who have been well and truly in control after 45 minutes here at the San Siro. Goals by Zamorano, Vieri and also Moriello sees Marcello Lippi go in at half-time. A very happy man. At the break, it's Inter Milan 3, Parma 1. Don, the Brazilian, as well as Roberto Breda, as Alberto Melisani tries to change the mix somewhat to just stem the tide of Inter Milan attacks that we've had in this first half. Di Vaio makes way for Amoroso in attack. Serena in midfield for Breda. Moriero. Well, it fell nicely for Zamorano. Well, Di Biagio there was just hoping that Christian Vieri would continue his run forward through the centre. Well, Amoroso has such a good record since he's been in Serie A. 26 goals in the last 2 seasons for Udinese. Buffon just got away with that there. More signs that the Parma defence hasn't really settled as Moriero played the ball in. Vieri wasn't really challenging for that one, but Buffon just parried the ball away. Six and a half minutes gone in the second half here at the San Siro. Uriatis with the throw. Inter just trying to find that momentum that they had in the first half, and that's a better ball from Vieri to Moriero. Played back by Moriero. It's a corner. And it was Thuram doing the covering work for Parma in defence. Paulo Sousa across to take the corner for Inter. Forward from the black, Laurent Blanc. Aimed for Blanc, couldn't quite get there though. Here's Moriero. Just trying his luck from a long way out. He's 30 years of age now, Francesco Moriero. He's also played for Roma, Cagliari, Lecce. It's only in recent years that he's really made a big impact in Italy when he's made the national team. Zanetti inside. Di Biagio. Sharp turn again from Moriero. Well, a long ball that really captures the way the game has gone so far for Parma. Thuram in control at the back. Chased hard by Paulo Sousa. Parma lose the ball. Zamorano carrying on forward. And again, it's Thuram having to do the covering work. Zamorano, 32 years of age now, but still a very lively striker indeed. And it was actually Lassisi who came across there to do the covering work. Sousa, unhappy with something. One of the challenges on him just a few moments earlier, I suspect. Almost 10 minutes gone in the second half. Marcello Lippi looks like he's about to make some adjustments on the park. Corner comes in. Sousa flicked on. Moriero tipped away by Buffon, who had to be very alert indeed. Well, Christian Panucci it was who got head to ball at the near post. As Sousa played it in, Panucci was staying forward. And it was a great header, just saved at the last second by Buffon. Well, as it played out, and Di Biagio just puts the ball out straight away. And it's Modiero who's holding his head. And the referee is talking to a couple of the Parma defenders. Well, Thuram came forward to win the ball and climbed all over Modiero. I'm not sure whether it was Amoroso, though, who just got a touch on the Inter Milan midfielder. That's Lassisi, the young Ivory Coast defender, just 21 years of age. Well, Modiero straight away, yes, I think it was Amoroso with that final touch. That's certainly who Modiero is looking at as he gets back to his feet, and that extra little nudge from Thuram didn't help. Kawe with the cross. Zanetti. Well, it needed to be held by Gianluigi Buffon because there were plenty lurking if there were any loose balls. Christian Vieri it was closing in as Buffon just let that slip out of his grasp for a moment. Zanetti with the initial shot, and it touched one of the defenders on the way through. Di Biagio turning away. Zanetti in space. Also Modiero. Early cross from him is a good one! Well, another move that was very easy on the eye by Inter Milan. Zamorano at the point of it this time. And once again, Buffon shows what a quality goalkeeper he is. Well, great play from both players. Modiero picked out the run from Zamorano. Buffon also right on his toes as Lippi watches, hoping for more than just a corner. Iliatis to take it, curling it in. Well, Buffon came, but never really got to the ball. Came off the head of Christian Vieri. The rain continues to fall here in Milan. Blanc so strong in the air. Ball given away by Parma, who haven't really hit their straps here this evening. Modiero. Another corner. Cannavaro has had a very, very busy evening, and he's just appealing for help perhaps from one of his fellow teammates, Michele Serena. And Barriero applauds the pass as Uriatis goes across to take the corner once again. That natural left foot of his ideally suited now that Paulo Sousa has gone off. Four into players, now 5 in the area. Made it easier for Buffon that time. Very quick clearance from him. That's a huge kick. Straight into the arms of Angelo Peruzzi, who's had precious little to do in this second half. It's a very loose ball indeed, picked up by Uriatis. Free on the left-hand side is Vieri. Whips it across, a great ball! That's number 4 for Inter. Zamorano, second of the match. And once again, Christian Vieri, a very important part of the jigsaw here at Inter Milan. Well, Zamorano was just waiting for it all on his own at the back post. Vieri spotted him, and it was a cross that took out everybody. Zamorano just blocked the cross, really, but it was enough to just wrong foot Buffon in goal for Parma. Well, it came off his thigh in the end for Ivan Zamorano, but he won't mind that. No chance for Buffon. Marcello Lippi believes he's starting to get things right here at Inter Milan. Inter were looking to take the free kick quickly. Christian Vieri's over the ball. Uriatis may turn up as well. It's perfectly placed for a natural left footer. As we take a look at the challenge there by Lassisi on Vieri. Di Biagio is there as well, who packs a pretty good punch from that kind of distance. Well, Buffon has been beaten 4 times already here this evening. Vieri pulling back the trigger! Well, it flashed past the post. Christian Vieri. Well, let's give credit to Buffon. He got a touch on that one. It was curling right in that corner. And Buffon with another great save. Well, he has been the outstanding Parma player without a doubt here this evening, Gianluigi Buffon. As Ortega goes into the hoardings. Well, it's a night that hasn't really gone right for Ariel Ortega in so many ways. As Parma desperately clearing the ball away. Inter not happy with 4, they want more. They've been caught on the counter-attack here. Amoroso. Well, a very good challenge indeed by Simic. Vieri with 2 men marking him. And he makes the most of it. Still going, Vieri. Stopped this time, though. Zanetti, tigerish in the tackle as always, winning the ball and the free kick for Inter Milan. Aldino Baggio it was there, just tugging at the shorts there of Zanetti. Ortega, take a look at him, off one of the ground officials into the hoardings. He's such a busy player, Ariel Ortega. Has to be involved in so much of what Parma do when they do go forward. If Ronaldo's worried about getting his place back in the side, you could hardly blame him. 4 goals so far this evening. Still 20 minutes left, plus stoppages in the match. Perhaps more to come. Well, he did look to be in very good form, Ronaldo, when Brazil played Argentina recently. Losing the first game, but winning the second by 4 goals to 2. That's played in. It's a great ball by Georgiatis. And Moriero at the back post. The whistle had gone for an offside decision. But Gregorio Uriatis, the 27-year-old Greek international who joined this season from Olympiacos, has really made his mark in this game. Terrific ball in. Vieri couldn't get there, neither could Zamorano or Moriero. But he's done well, first of all, to just get his place in the starting 11. But he is certainly making the most of it. Amoroso really looking to get into the game at this stage after coming on as a half-time substitute. Ortega helping it on. He's trying to lob the ball over the back for Crespo. Vieri there first for Inter Milan. Zamorano chasing hard. In comes Moriero. A little back heel to Zamorano. Kawa. Di Biagio. Georgiatis. Oh, great little touch, Georgiatis. Di Biagio. This is brilliant from Inter. Across, here's Vieri. What a goal it would have been. Oh, it's gone in! Own goal to Thuram. Well, who can say that Inter didn't deserve a goal for the quality of the build-up? Quite breathtaking first-time football from Inter Milan. And a glance at the watch from Melisane, he's worried about more coming perhaps, but that was a great little interchange there between Di Biagio and Georgiatis. Di Biagio pulled it back again. The Greek international took the shot. It fell to Vieri. Of all people, it looked like he would be the scorer. And just then the moment appeared to be lost until it was fired back in there. Thuram lunged and put it past his own goalkeeper. And that's 5 for Inter Milan. And Inter continue to look for more. Di Biagio through the centre. It was a very good pass. One man who hasn't taken his eye off the ball in more ways than one. Well, look at that mistake. Buffon has been the consummate professional in goal for Parma. But some of his defenders haven't quite played out the full match so far. Zanetti gifted a chance there. Just look how casual Cannavaro is. Whipped off his toes by Zanetti, but not punished for it really. Cannavaro thankful of that. That was a handball by Kawa, but play will go on. Parma have the ball. Recoba on now for Inter. Had such a great season last year with Venezia, and he was on loan. Inter called him back in the summer, no surprise in that. Well, Inter with the 3 points here will move to 7 points in the Serie A ladder as the final whistle goes and the roar goes up in the San Siro. It was a breathtaking performance by Inter Milan here tonight. Parma, expected to be a major challenger for the title, was simply outplayed by a sparkling Inter side. Inter Milan 5, Parma 1.